We have a COVID case. Tell me about that.
We do have a positive case on the team, and with that gives us cause not to play the game. We have 48 active guys that can dress per our last dress roster, and we have 13 guys that are on the injured list, and then we have the 9 guys that are no longer on the team, so that dropped our numbers drastically. So we only have 86 guys on our roster, and that's including ineligible players.
So that means we would have to dress out guys with cast on and whatever.
You have to dress injured guys.
You have to dress in your guy, which is not a good look. We can't do that. But we got to do what's best for us. What do y'all feel like is best for us as a team?
I agree with Coach Phillips.
Let's start the grown era, Coach.
Coach Prime is presented by Chevy Silverado.
The world is a much different place in the midst of the pandemic, and certain factors are beyond all control.
Yeah, so guys, somebody in here, or they're not here, they got sent home, had developed COVID for the second time. So we are waiting, he's waiting to go get his results, so we have it in actual form, but verbally he was told that he has COVID, so we are just waiting on that, and then we will take the necessary steps afterwards.
We will not be playing this weekend's game, okay? This Saturday's game. So that's it, because of the COVID, because of the number of participants that we have available, so we had to change our course, change our destiny in regards to that. And I'm not happy with it, I'm not satisfied with it, I'm not, I don't like it, I don't like it. But that's why you should always give 110 on everything you do, because you never know. Now, where we're headed right now, this is a whole new era. There has to be an ending before there's a beginning. This is the end. So now, this is the beginning. There has to be a revelation, right? And there has to be a Genesis. So, welcome to the Genesis, and welcome to the Revelation, simultaneously. That's what it is. Well, we'll proceed tomorrow as planned. We're gonna have evaluations. What we expect from evals is to understand what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, where do they stand, how do we feel, and you guys gotta be ready to be transparent, because don't come in there playing with me and sitting up there saying you are good, you've been doing this. So I'm saying, no, that's not what you said. So keep it 100, we ain't sugarcoating nothing. It is what it is, because we gotta move on to the next page. And I'm not about feelings right now, I'm about getting the proper people in to win, to guys that are smart, tough, fast, and disciplined, and I think we all can agree that we're not there. We're not nearly there. So we're gonna have to do what we gotta do to get to that point, because we're not gonna continue losing by any means. I'm not a loser. No one's at this table a loser. I don't condone it. I don't like it. Nigga, you got first round ability, but fifth round work happens. We bringing in another one, because you and 29, somebody got to challenge y'all. So we bringing in another guy. And best one win, best two win.
It was my practice habits, because sometimes I get caught like loafing, like not running to the ball, things like that. So I need to pick up my practice habits. At the end of the day, they're gonna keep it real with you, and that's nothing that's all they've shown since I've been here. Like, no matter what, the coach is gonna keep it real. I really like that a lot about these coaches.
What you gotta build in this team and with these coaches is trust, man. Because we don't trust you right now. Structure is everything, man, and that's what we trying to impress upon y'all. But you gotta make up your mind, part of the solution and not part of the problem. First, you gotta just shut up and play. Because you gotta win them back. You gotta win them back.
To have all three coaches in there at once, you know, and to actually be open and honest about it, you know. I can just take it to the chin, I gotta keep going. Make sure I know exactly what they said and do it.
Really and truly, he played his best ball game this week. Mm-hmm. He was physical, his pass pro was good. He graded the best. He was into it. You were into it. You weren't.
Honestly, that started in practice.
Yes, sir.
He was locked in.
Yeah.
A lot more at practice.
Yeah.
And that stuff translates.
As always, work, and just, do what you need to do. Handle what controls you can control, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you do what you gotta do.
But you made up in your mind, I was betting this, I ain't gonna go out like this. And you did. You turned it around and you hadn't looked back. Because guys like you hurt when we lose. You hurt when we get our butts kicked, and I like that. And you ain't even playing, and I like that. So keep up the good work, man. We proud of you.
I appreciate the opportunity, Coach.
All right.
So keep being a leader like I've been doing, keep working hard. They like the way I turned around. Like, I had got into that stuff at the beginning. They like how I came back strong and kept grinding. I let stuff get to me.
We all know what we have here. We have someone that's very special, that we're very lucky to be here coaching him. I feel very lucky I am, and I'm just looking forward to the future of this young fellow.
You're gonna get the bulk of the attention, you're gonna get the bulk of the endorsements, you're gonna get the bulk of everything because you really are that guy. But with that comes a long responsibility. And you don't shy away from that. You've been in front of the cameras for years since you was a kid doing shows, so you ain't scared of that. And you ain't scared to challenge people to do what's right. But you gotta make sure you're on your game and you're doing what's right in your schoolwork and in your leisure life. Don't be caught at that sideways and lose respect to your teammates. So be careful with all of that.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait till we all get on the same thought process. That's what I'm really excited about this summer. It's really like having them know what I think, so then it can just be second nature to them. So then we'll just be on the same page all the time.
You want me to fix you one of these, Reed?
Yes, sir. Anything that'll help me
Calm down.
take the edge off.
Take the edge off?
That's it, cause we both Louisiana guys at the end of the day. I know you've been in H-Town for a minute, but still
man.
Louisiana.
I just live there. Where I'm from is where I'm from.
No doubt.
Prosecco, man, it's just a little something my wife liked to drink.
One thing about me, I listen to the OGs. You should know that by now. I listen to the OGs.
Get out of my refrigerator.
We got steak, we got Brussels sprouts, we got spinach, we got potatoes, we got corn, we got a nice spread. We got a little bit of everything. We got mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms. So, nice spread. All right, we doing the toast, OG or me?
You got it. This is your cookout, homeboy.
Okay. Hey, here's to a great group of guys, great coaching staff, and a great journey that we're about to begin. And I can't wait, and I couldn't want it to be with any other guys.
Smart, fast, tough, discipline.
Yeah, smart, fast, tough, and discipline.
D.I. Love, let's get it in, fellas.
Get it in.
I tell you what, for 2 months that we've just really been together with these guys, it's been great. And got them playing at a high level, and just imagine.
Are you talking about special teams? No,
I'm talking about,
talking about defense.
Once this group continue to gel and form and norm, and then we'll all perform.
I totally agree.
There it is.
I totally agree.
And it starts with moments like this right here. Because if you'd have laid the egg on this right here,
we wouldn't have good baby. I'd
have drilled you all season.
And guess what? That's why I knew I had to put my best foot forward. I knew it.
I wouldn't have showed up. I might show up the next time. Might.
It feels like spring ball's over, doesn't it?
It does feel like spring ball.
It's not normal because you got 15 practices. We would have grinded them into the ground in January, just running the you-know-what out of them for about 4 weeks at 5:30 in the morning. And, well, really, we're starting to recruit again now, too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that part of it feels right. But how about you guys? But this game, you're in that spring ball mode, you're playing games. And now the rest of the country, the FCS, they're getting ready for playoffs.
But that's what I like about it. It's like spring season with games.
Yeah.
you get a chance to get that game time experience.
That's
only thing
exactly right.
is kind of risky is injuries. But we got some game time experience.
Right.
And you get a chance to really evaluate players in that type of environment.
That's why you have spring scrimmages to get that game-like experience. We got real games.
Real games. So anyway, been a great spring, fellas. Looking forward to the fall.
I can't wait to the fall. Get them real dogs.
Good job, dog. You already know, cuz. I had to come through in the clutch, man. I wouldn't have lived it down with y'all guys.
You sure would.
Definitely wouldn't have lived it down.
As the sun sets on one season, the Tigers secondary has eyes on the next one on the horizon. With an accelerated schedule towards the fall games, they need all the team bonding they can get.
And how you feel about this season now?
Big season coming up, dog. I feel like we gotta make more plays than we did, this spring semester. I feel like we left a lot of plays on the field. I'm excited, for real, the new standard that's gonna be held.
Yeah, we did leave a few plays on the field, but
You gotta turn it up.
Turn it up in the fall, you know what I'm saying?
This season, everybody's eyes gonna be on us. No cap.
We got a lot of playmakers, and we got more weapons to come, bro.
And then more coming.
Bro, we're the Avengers.
We're the Avengers?
Or the SWAT, we're the Avengers. How you feel playing like one season out of prime?
It's a blessing, bro, like for real, because we're gonna be able to look back later on in life and be like, bro, we really played for like cool prime, like Deion Sanders. Like a lot of people ain't get this chance, bro.
I say like this been a real good experience for me, like meeting new people, getting close to you, learning Coach Prime, learning my other teammates and stuff. Like this was a blessing. I think this was the best decision I made, bro. I'd choose this over Power 5 anytime.
No cap, bro. It was like things that wouldn't happen at Power 5 was happening here. Like before Coach Prime came here, like none of this food, like, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting treated like we get treated now. Like back when we get to what we want to get in our careers, we're gonna look back and be like, this was a time to remember for real.
Definitely. Having the water being cut off, all that, bro.
We went through everything for real. Coach Prime came, like, he brought the vibe and, like, either you gonna want this or you could leave, like, straight up, like. And that's how it's gonna be at the next level. So I think, like, our freshmen gonna be straight from now.
And looking back on it, a lot of people that started with us, they surely didn't finish.
That's what I'm saying, only strong survive, bro.
Did you sign up for your summer classes yet?
Summer classes? Yeah, but I'm graduating, so.
You graduating when?
This semester.
You about to leave me, CJ?
Nah, I'm coming back. I'm doing grad school here.
Oh, all right. I'm about to say, but congratulations, though, son.
Grad school here, but your boy's graduating.
College grad.
Getting out of
JSU alum.
No caps, though. Might be like the first male in my family to really get my degree for real.
That's major, bro.
That's a big thing for me.
But regardless, bro, we're gonna be locked in for life.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no losing contact, so
next year's up, twin.
Yeah,
bro. You ready?
Yeah, let's kick it.
Now, Shilo said something very profound the other day. He said that, I asked him how he felt about, watching the games and stuff. He said, tell him what you said.
He says like watching your friend get in a fight and he just getting whooped and you can't help.
That's profound. A lot of y'all can't help right now. And we in a fight every week. I like that.
12-ounce filet. Okay, boy. Well done, please, with extra flavor.
Let me see. Thank you.
They're gonna say, who ordered this bull junk?
What you gonna do, too? In the press conference the other day, they asked me, what was I telling you when we was looking up at the scoreboard? I told them I was telling you this ain't gonna happen to us. Not up under your watch.
I don't know, dog. I remember this little joke in that scrimmage.
What did he do?
None. When it was cold outside.
You know what we want you to do? We want you to do your job.
How about that? Do your job.
Do your job.
Try to be out there doing too much. How about you do your job? Because that's where we need help at.
When he does his job, and all our jobs are easy.
But haven't you realized your job is way easier than my job? Haven't you realized
you gonna tackle somebody?
Bro,
who is you gonna tackle?
Bro.
I could throw a ball.
No, dog.
No, that's
Put me at quarterback.
You need somebody in the foot, man. 40 touchdowns, 6 picks, that's fine.
I'll take that. I'll take that next year.
Yeah, of course.
Is that a cut? What's the record here? Have you ever checked on the records? You need to check on every record. Why don't you check on the interception record too, about why he checking on that record? Check on the safety tackle record. All that. Yeah, check on that.
It's not about the number though. It's about the quality. Cause
When did you come up with that?
Some little sorry joker that just got lucky 5 times in one game.
I'm gonna be blitzing too.
Shilo, I ain't worried about your blitz, man.
You know you're gonna have to see me in scrimmages again, right?
You don't put no fear in me.
You already paid him? All right, bye.
Where you going?
Home.
Coach Prime is in the rare position to be impactful across Jackson State. As the season winds down, Coach focuses on other programs on campus he can elevate.
I'm all shot up. I got all my shots. I think I probably seen y'all on the sidelines. What's up, y'all? How you doing, man? Y'all all right? I wanted to meet with you because I was talking to one of my sons and about you know, ironically, and he was like, well, they got cuts coming up and not all the girls are gonna make it, none of the guys are gonna make it because uniforms. Ain't enough uniforms. The kids should be able to fulfill their dreams and not get ran off because of us.
We put in place each year to try to charge a fee for each cheerleader.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
I don't mean normal for HBCU, I mean normal for everybody, because if Power 5s don't charge, our kids should be paying. So we want to be treated the same.
Okay.
So that's what my mind is.
Okay.
So the uniforms consist of, is it 1 or 2 uniforms and shoes? You gotta let me know what all that contains.
Shoes, just our regular uniform game day gear.
Our
equipment.
Okay, what is that?
Like megaphones, signs, palms, stuff like that for the games.
Mats for when we practice, because our mats are horrible at this point.
Okay.
Those are my captains. These are for my seniors in here.
Okay, I'm gonna treat y'all like I treat mine. Now, what makes you a captain?
I think it just comes to me naturally. So my skills, how to talk to people, I know how to talk to people.
I don't just think about myself, I think about everybody else before I just think about myself.
That's a great answer.
I just want to build the program. You know, we want to compete. We want to be on the level just like everybody else too, and bring in rings, trophies, whatever.
Right,
you
jackets.
know? Exactly. So, you know, just to throw that out there too. But with everything, we have to have that support, and we also have to have the equipment to get out there and do what we need to do. So, you know, just to throw that out there.
Well, the thing about it, you gotta go in that direction first.
Yeah.
You walking in the right direction, somebody gonna pick you up and take you to the gas station. But if you ain't walking to the gas station, why would somebody pick you up and take you there?
Coach Prime always says, in order to provoke change in the community, you must change its people. The mantra doesn't stop at his players. It extends to the people in the community of Jackson.
There's so many things that we deal with that has nothing to do with football. But if we get that right, I feel like we can assist so many of these things that truly matter.
City of Jackson is an interesting dynamic. It's a city that is always in transition, but also seemingly not moving at all. The city is withering. The city is taking some steps back, and not just in 5 or 10 year period, but a 15, 20, 25, and 30 year period.
Poverty rate, man, 25%. The 3rd highest teen pregnancy in the nation. 9.4% employment rate.
This city has a lot of struggles. We don't have, we have a lot of businesses that are leaving the city, so that makes our revenue go down, of course, no income.
Jackson's a family town. Caring, of course, we have other issues, such as lack of resources and opportunities. A lot of the graduates go to other cities because the same jobs that are paying maybe 30, 40 here, they can go get 75 or 80.
In 2020 alone, 128 homicides. And this year, that has increased 70% with over 36 darn killings.
I think that we face some of the same issues that other cities face, and that's crime. To me, that's one of our biggest issues that we actually face.
I think we could change that. I think I could play a vital part in that. I want to create jobs. I want to create situations. I want to create environments that are conducive to peace and joy and love and respect. We could do that, Jackson. That's one of the reasons I'm here.
The same thing when a flower blooms. You know, you got that arrest period before it breaks out of the soil, and I think that's where Jackson is now. That we're poised to get back to that great city that we once were.
I love how he has definitely not only stayed within Jackson State, but he steps outside into Jackson. As far as reaching out to the communities and trying to see what are some of those issues that Jackson faces and what can he do. He shows a genuine interest in the community, and I love that.
For so long, we've carried negative stereotypes. But if Prime can come to Jackson, somebody else is like, yo, what's going on? I need to see what's going on in Jackson.
And trust me, we're gonna win a lot of games in due time. But those statistics that I aforementioned, that stuff is real. Good?
Perfect.
I ain't no bad kid. I'm 21. I see most of the middle school and elementary kids walking. If not, they playing right there. We try to always keep kids over here on our street. Yeah, cause like they ain't got nothing to do. Like we always had something to do. They ain't had nothing to do. So it's just like, it's unfair to them. It's like, everybody needs to step up. It ain't right. How you been, Coach?
I can't complain, man. What's going on, man?
What's up, Coach?
This where it go down there?
Yeah, Coach, it's the house I grew up in, man.
Boy, this remind me of 1625, Henderson, 4 Miles, Florida, boy. Where I came up, man. You know all your neighbors?
Yes, sir. Everybody on the street I grew up with.
You know, it's so funny that, you know, we all strive to make it, but this is the kind of stuff you miss, like knowing everybody amongst the neighborhood and everybody looking out for each other, everybody having each other back. You know, there ain't no car can come down the street in the evening with that. You don't know. Like, if you see one, you know something going down.
I gotta take you to the house down the street. This was like, if you don't have cable, you go to the house, you pay $2 and you watch the game.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, man.
You got somebody from the cable company who had the hookup. We just paid him. And he made sure everybody was straight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How your injury coming?
Good. I've been bending at therapy. Like, this makes 4 weeks since surgery. And so, like, I'm bending to 76 degrees already.
That's good. You just gotta take your time, man.
I know. It ain't nothing I ain't did before.
I've been injured, and I understand the tribulation of it. It's not easy to overcome, mentally, physically, psychologically. All right, Pop?
Yes, sir.
You good?
I appreciate everything you're doing for him, Coach.
Man, please, Pop, you did it. You raised a good one, man.
This the basketball courts for the little kids. They try to play rough.
Dog, this reminds me so much of how it used to be, man.
Hey, you know why I love it here so much, Coach? My parents got married back here.
Y'all got married back here, dog?
Yes, sir.
In the backyard? That's old school there.
They got married in the backyard.
Okay.
We watch a film back here. Well, I watch film back here. Like, we bring my TV. Because it's so chill. You just sit back here and chill.
Film, man. By the time y'all start watching some darn films, so y'all can study y'all opponent.
There you go.
You about the only one watching film.
Yeah, I had to get on it.
I just heard the craziest thing, man. I just heard from one of my guys that's in there in the city that's trying to help the peace. Say the kids now, they don't want to get paid. They don't want money no more. They want bodies.
They do.
That's their respect now.
And that's sad.
But they don't understand the outcome of that because now you're going away for life.
And you got everything to lose. Yeah, I was just sitting in my room, man. We had heard shootings earlier, but we didn't know because it's like a normal over here. Next thing you know, I just heard a full auto AK going off. And I hit the ground, but that's when I realized I got shot. So I crawled into the hallway with my brother. Then we got in the bathroom, and then when they stopped shooting, by the time we really came out, the ambulance and the police was here, so they had already took us and stuff. Because it was a dime away from my artery and a quarter away from my neck. But either way, I would have bled out. So, pushed it out. I influenced many. There's not too many that can say that happened to them and still smile about it and go on about their day. I couldn't let time stop me. If you stop, you fail. Can't stop. I came too far to stop.
I'm a natural carer. I'm a natural giver. I can't take a step out of myself to get back into myself. That's just how it's supposed to be. That's the expectation of the position. That's the expectation of the person. But that's who I am naturally.
I just want to say, Coach Prime, I'm happy that you have came here and that you is still in hope. A lot of the problems that we've got within our community, and we got maybe within Jackson State program, just in our black college sports, is the people have lost hope. And without hope, there's despair.
That's right.
And with despair people don't have any other reason to go.
That's right.
And so I'm happy that you came here and you moving them toward thinking, I believe.
Amen.
Because in your beliefs lies your potential to do something greater.
That's right. But we got to get like-minded people that that believe and really want to do this and get to the next level academically as well as athletically, man. And be an asset to the communities like you guys are. That's what we need. That's the kind of men we need, and you're raising one.
He beat me enough out of me.
Yeah. It worked. My mama, her methods worked.
Coach Prime has homes in 3 Cantons: Canton, Mississippi, Canton, Texas, and Canton, Ohio. After a grueling spring season in Mississippi, he now has some time to reflect back home in Texas.
I still can't believe you left this to go to Jackson, but I'm so glad you did.
I can't. It's a calling, baby. It was a sound in your spirit that alarms and it won't stop. The phone won't stop ringing until you answer. You got to respond. But you got to understand it's going to cost you something. There's nothing ever attained that's great, even in your life, that you didn't have to sacrifice something. The reward is so much greater on the other side. I have not gone to work yet because it's not work. It's a tremendous opportunity to build, to edify, to mold, to shape. To see that calmness and that peace, that's what it's going to be in a minute at Jackson State. That calmness and that peace. See, right now it's a lot of talk, a lot of doubt, but sooner or later it's going to be that peace. Be still. And they're going to say, dang, they did it. They did the doggone thing. I know what's coming. I know what we got. I know what we have in the house, and I cannot wait to open up this gift in 2021 and let the country see it, because it's going to be a beautiful thing. Think about fishing. I don't even care if I don't catch them. I love to catch them, but it's peaceful, serene, peace. This is the only thing that I don't have yet in Mississippi. I don't have a great lake. I have a lake in the yard, but it ain't like Lake Prime. But it's beautiful, but it ain't like this. Hard to get this. A lot of people get mad when they don't catch fish. I don't, because I love the peace and the serenity. I love the stillness of it. Because I've already caught a lot of fish, and I know what that feels like. Sort of like the class we had. The #1 class in FCS history. The #1 class in HBCU history. And the anticipation is over. Oh, it's time. Look at your watches. Because, baby, it's time. Yeah, you're thinking about it. The alumni, they know about it. Sonic boom, the sound about it. Like a clock saying tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. It's gonna be something to behold. We're coming. Oh, we're coming. Oh, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. And when we come, you're gonna know we came. JSU, baby. I believe. Carry on.
With the spring season in the rear view, most of Coach Prime's prize recruits are now eligible to play in the fall. Deion Sanders now takes over at quarterback #1, where he will look to command a high-powered Tiger offense. Get him, nephew. After sitting out this spring, Shilo Sanders looks to be the emotional leader of Coach Prime's defense from the free safety position. You better work, nephew. With plenty of game reps coming in the spring, Tony Gray, Dylan Spencer, Aubrey Miller, and Dejon Nugget Warren all return with hopes of starting again for Jackson State in September. Longtime Jackson State holdovers, C.J. Holmes, Warren Newman, and Keontae Hampton all return to the Tigers looking to compete for playing time on a stacked roster. Tim Robinson is recovering from his catastrophic knee injury and is helping the team any way he can prepare for the fall. Quincy Casey transferred to fellow SWAC competitor Alabama A&M. The entire coaching staff returns, and Coach Prime and Jackson State add to their already dominant recruiting class